Hi everyone, this is Ray with the channel Lovewater Healing, and it's great that you all came to see this video for your yearly 2023 Capricorn. Here we go. Let's see what we have for Capricorn for 2023. Okay, it's called Reiki. We are often drawn to a spiritual practice to feel relaxed or to feel less emotional or physical pain. However, your soul has you moving in this direction for a higher purpose. This is for you to discover who you truly are and how you relate and co-create in the universe, to see beyond what you think you know, to feel the great freedom that is awaiting you. Allow Reiki to illuminate the very truth of you. Reiki means universal life force, the breath of life. It isn't merely a process or a modality that if followed will enlighten and heal. It is unconditional love, the essence that brings balance to all things. Open yourself to receive the love, wisdom, and empowerment that is there for you in each breath. I love these cards. Okay, so Capricorn, Reiki. That will be something that you can focus on for the year of 2023. And this is just about universal love and empowerment of yourself. Let's see what cards we have that come out for Capricorn. Okay, what do we got going on here in 2023? Let's see, Capricorn. What do we got? Oh, okay. Let's see here. Let's see, two more. Okay, let's start off in here in January. So, the Fool card is reminding you to take some risk in life. Risk is great because it's important for you to realize, like, taking risks, it's about potential, right? What potential it holds for you. There also could be some desires that come in the month of January, but I feel like this is like maybe in the very beginning of January there was like an innocence or purity to a desire, and you knew there was potential risk in moving forward, but maybe you chose to, and that's what made most sense. There is the Emperor coming in, so this could be about changes in terms of relationship status, but you have the knowledge on your shoulder, so just reach out. You have the little owl right here sitting perched. This is just keeping everything in order for you and like really charging you up for change that might come about from this January movement. And then you have the Empress. So the Empress is reminding you in March to keep in harmony, keep in a loving place. So maybe as you're working through some energetic work, this is like also like a Taurus card, right? So it's about beauty and luxury, grace, fertility, all those things play a part in this card. So this could also mean pregnancy here in the month of March for you, Capricorn. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is about prosperity, within the family. There could be an inheritance, maybe a property, something happens, and you're still protected by your angels. You got your little eye over your chest here. And this is like there's a little tiny eye too that she has on her necklace, but it's hard to see. So here we go here. You can see a little bit of the eye there. But this is about your guides. They always have your back. So just make the decision to, trust your intuition. And then May, you have the Ace of Swords. So it's just it's time to act. It's time to make the decision. You have the sword in hand. What action or decision are you making? It's going to be successful, whatever it is. So, just again, follow that intuition, and change will start to take place. And then you have the Justice card, which reminds you to stay in balance. This is going to be, so maybe this will be something that's a little bit emotional here as you move through, because you're like, yes, I finally have this like courage to push through whatever this is. and balance yourself out. So this will remind you here with the Justice card to like keep yourself in balance. So this could be like emotionally, it could be financially, but it's, you have the ability to do it. Your angels and guides are still watching out. I don't know if you can see that there's a little eye. I know it's really bright, the camera. Okay, so then we have the Four of Swords. So this is reminding you that after you go through and you keep yourself so balanced out, it's going to be time for you to rest and relax. So taking the opportunity to just like chill yourself out, get into a quiet place to recover, and then you have a big change and transformation that happens. Love this card. You have like the third eye here, just really vibrating at you, saying like, here's a change and transformation. Like, you decided to move this direction, and this is what's happening now. This is what, so it's May, June, July. This is August. August is about these new beginnings and transformation coming into place. It's going to be really beautiful. You have the Ace of Cups, which is about new beginnings. This could be a new relationship, something that comes to fruition, love. Then you have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is just like, hey, keep your standards where they are. If you're looking for someone like in a relationship, make sure you set your boundaries, you honor yourself, and you realize that you have the wisdom to be able to move forward in this. This is also a religion card. And when I see the cross, I always think religion. So this could maybe be you talking to someone like in an organization. And within that organization, they're able to give you something to push forward with in terms of change. And then you have the Five of Pentacles. So here in November, it's going to feel like you're going through a little bit of a struggle because of the loss, because of, the hardships that you've put on and into yourself this year. But it's beautiful because December is the Knight of Pentacles. So it couldn't be more to your benefit to recognize what's behind you, right? So you may be standing out here in the cold, feeling like, I know what it's like to be on the other side here, behind this window where it's warm and beautiful. And so an investment, something that, you've put forth for yourself, will start to pay off here at the end of 2023 in December. So I think that's been really powerful. You're going to have some extra added benefits that come with it, some prosperity, and maybe there'll be some kind of investment that you can make for yourself or for your family that'll be really prosperous for you in 2024. Let's see what we got here. We've got fire and passion. That's great. We've got ancestors, so generational, emotional stuff. Then we've got your perspective, and then we have childhood innocence. Okay, so first, you come into the year here, and although it was the Fool, you're pushing it either with a fire sign or some real passion behind what the changes that you want to make. I mean, there's a fire eater. So there's some emotional stuff that comes in, and says generations, and you can see the snake like weaving through and touching and realizing that there's every generation is affected by the original things that happened. So if we recognize that and we see the DNA and we feel how the DNA works, we know that there's generational things that come down from our ancestors. Yes, we are here in the place where our ancestors wanted to be, right? They created where we started. So everything they went through up until that point got us further and further and further down the road of that flow, right? And that's just naturally what happens when you move through different generations. So whatever happened here at the tip of this finger, it moves all the way down, and it affects, that last generation. So when you start to make all these changes and push forward, it's because this is what you truly believe makes the most sense. And you know that your DNA that was passed down and passed down and passed down, and the DNA that came to you originally in this really beautiful, beautiful place, gives you that opportunity to see like how far you've come and what can be passed on from your kids and then your kids' kids and your kids' kids. So it's really powerful. I love it. Milky Way gives you a different perspective here. So this is January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. And so July and August, September puts you in a really interesting perspective, right? So this is like the galaxy, and then you can partake what you think this is. Is it a portal giving you information, directing you in a specific place? Is it you finally letting go and then coming to that one spot where you've peeled back the onion enough emotionally? What is your perspective? Because it's only going to matter if you recognize what your perspective is. This is not the perspective of anybody else, Capricorn. This is the perspective of you. So what do you recognize? What do you see in this perspective? And I think that's really powerful because in those 3 months, you're going to have the opportunity to really explore what that means. And then the last 3 months, October, November, December, you have childhood. So this is, I think, bringing you back. So like maybe you went through some emotional stuff, especially with this ancestor stuff. And then you're coming back here at the end of the year of 2023, getting back into like a childhood innocence, a childhood feeling. And I think for you, Capricorn, you work very, very hard. You're some of the hardest workers out there in terms of like making sure your career and everything is sort of set in place. You're going to be prosperous and abundant in whatever you do as long as you have passion behind what you do. So maybe this is bringing you back to a place where you're able to like have some fun, chill out finally a little bit, or just even bring you back emotionally to a really innocent, emotional place that, you know, will bring you more joy in the long run. You know, they say having fun, letting go of the past to the best of your ability as much as you can, working through all those emotional things that we held on to, starting new traditions, like this Reiki, this energy that's coming in for you, Capricorn. I think it's going to be really powerful. Okay, let's see what else we got. I have permission to be financially secure. So Capricorn, you were always about that, wanting to be as secure and have the most money actually out of everybody. So you were going to be financially secure. And this is a mantra that you can use throughout the year when you start to feel like you're not feeling that way. Because you want to play into the side of like the law of opposites. So you're giving yourself permission in this card. When I say I have permission, you're giving yourself permission, you're changing your brain. And then you have the gorilla. So this is about something, it says fatherhood and it says tolerance. But the gorilla is a really interesting one. So we're going to read it off for you. And then we will have the yearly reading complete for Capricorn. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so here it is. Be a good role model in your relationships. See, place barriers to let others know where you stand, convey patience, observance, and live in a peaceful existence. Listen through intuitive ways and responds to sounds others do not hear to obtain clarity for your vision. So listen through intuitive ways, excuse me, and respond to sounds others do not hear to obtain clarity for your vision. That's really strong for you, Capricorn, because that's literally coming up for me. Okay. Gorilla dissolves the barriers in our life and subdues the anger so that we can be tolerant when dealing with unruly people. It exhibits undying loyalty to family and loved ones to make our relationships stronger. It coaches new fathers how to be a good parent and single mothers how to be a father figure when a father is not present. Gorilla obtains memories of sacred things so that we can assert our abilities to protect Mother Earth and invent cures for ailments. That would be fun, Capricorn, if you were able to put out there some of your cures for ailments and really push forward on that. That would take a lot, right? And this is also bringing up from the generational, so that's really cool. Okay, that's all I have for you. I hope you have a joyous, abundant, and prosperous 2023, Capricorn. Thank you so much for being here. As always, love your water and love yourself. And I will see you on the next video. I love you.